What is up, my tricksters? We actually got something to talk about this time around. All right. More than just me talking about what decks I think the characters from Yu-Gi-Oh would play in my shorts. You should be watching those, by the way. We're going to be talking about the ban list because it just dropped. It goes into effect next week, I think. Yeah. Am I right? Yeah. Starts next week. So hopefully Edo Pro will get some updates because we got testing to do. Yu-Gi-Oh's about to be interesting again. Konami fucking slow asses, fucking taking forever. God damn. Anyway, we're gonna talk about the ban list. So let's just go ahead. I already saw it, guys. So we're not really doing a reaction. We are doing we're discussing it essentially. Let me just get this in the right spot here. All right. So, what do we got for the ban cards? We got Artifact Scythe, Barrier Statue, Kit Kalos, and Sprite Elf. What do I think about these things? Well, first of all, Scythe I'm a little shocked by, but I'm guessing this was a preemptive kind of like, because if Barrier Statue's banned, then we need to go ahead and hit the next thing that's going to do the same thing, and that's the next thing is Artifact Scythe. Now, I don't really like that. I feel like there's a lot of opportunity, like with all the Bystials running around, like I don't feel like a ban for Scythe was necessary. However, maybe they were predicting that with Kashtira incoming and, the tier limits outgoing, maybe players would play less of the Bystials, so this was a balancing act. I don't know. I don't feel like that one was necessary. Barrier Statue, completely necessary. Fluanderies had no business being as good as a deck as they are. And thank goodness this card is gone. It deserves to be gone. It has to be gone. Until Fluanderies gets dealt with or gets errated to where like it doesn't search anything but Fluanderies cards. Like that archetype should have been a closed archetype. One of those. The barrier statues should not under any circumstances be searchable. I said what I said. Outside of like, I don't know, battle searching, but who's going to do that? Anyway. Kit Kalos had to be done. It provides too much advantage to the Tier Elements deck. Sprite Elf was a little bit kind of confusing, but I'm guessing they were trying to like dodge people because they limited Tier Elements mural here, so the idea in my head is the reason they banned the Elf is to keep the Tier Elements players from just recycling, which is what I think they would have done if Sprite Elf had stayed legal. So, sorry Sprite players, you got hit because of Tier Element. These Shishu cards all got limited. I said that should happen, and good job. I don't think that these cards are broken. I think that they are broken in multiples. And a lot of these guys kind of serve the same purpose. So, like, Oracle and Protector are both, they're similar to the Bystials. They're graveyard disruptors. Well, you still got two. When you think about it, you had 6 graveyard disrupt. Plus the Bystials. Like a half of the deck was graveyard disruption. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. So this was a fantastic idea. I'm so glad that Konami finally did this. Then we got the Vanguard and the Sentinel here. These guys are just extra mills. That's all they are. Which is fine. It means that players can tech the Tier Element stuff in like other fusion decks, like Shadal's, for example, with these guys. I am a little bit annoyed that the Tier Element monsters got hit, like these 3 specifically. I think that I'm annoyed by it because I've always been of the mindset I hate it when Konami hits like cheap cards, you know what I mean? And these cards were like, Sheeran was like $1 when I bought it. And these guys were like nothing. They were like 30 cents at most when I got them. You know what I mean? So it's like, that annoys me. I'm always going to be against Konami when it comes to that, but I know why they did that. These cards we'll see play together in other fusion based decks. Like you're still going to see Tier Elements being played. They're just not going to be played they're going to be more of an engine. And with Kashtira coming, they're going to play the one that's a Kashtira and a Tier Element monster, so there's going to be that, plus Rhino Heart. Basically, all they did was they were like, okay, cool, Tier Elements has now got a higher, like, budget to play it and not as much consistency. So that's why they did this. And I honestly think they should have flipped it. But, you know, Konami's not going to listen to me. They're going to, whoever's got money, that's who they're favoring. Ancient Fairy Dragon coming back. I think there's an errata on the horizon, so I don't think that we're going to have this card at full power for very long here in the TCG, so, I mean, use it, I guess, while you can. Unlimits, a lot of these cards just make sense. The Fission Dragon here, Jet Synchron, O-Lion, these cards were just, they really mostly were just on the list because of Halka-Fibrax, and it's gone, so, and good riddance to that card. And I'll bring back Glow Up Bulb, thank you. Endymion's Servant here, or Servant of Endymion, whatever, I don't see a problem with that one. You knew that I was going to talk about this one. My longtime viewers knew I was going to talk about Lithosogem. Oh, do you like dinosaurs? Because you're going to be seeing a lot of dinosaurs. Don't mind me, I'm just going to be poking at your extra deck. This one's gonna get. This one, actually, no, I don't think it's gonna get rebanned. I think that Konami is already about to give dinosaurs a big boost, so they were gonna give something back. So this is what they went with. Yada. I still think it should be banned because of the scenario it could set up, but we do have a lot more negation and disruption these days. Like, for example, I wouldn't be for example, a Kashtira player probably could set up the Yada lock. I think they could, with it being, especially now that it's going to be a 3. Yeah, bad things. Yada shouldn't be here, but you know what? Konami's going to have to learn the hard way. Spiral Resort. I wouldn't give Spiral shit. If I had my way, there would be more Spiral cards being banned, but unfortunately, Konami has to learn things the hard way, so I guess we'll see Spiral back in the mix again, unfortunately. Just trading one problem for another. Konami has to learn the hard way sometimes. It just is what it is. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think of the list. I give this one out of 10 a... given and taken, I'm going to give this list a solid 6. It's not a bad list. It's probably one of the better ones they've had in a while, to be honest. It's not perfect, obviously. Like, I would have if you guys watched my ban list wish list, you guys know that I would have done a crap ton more and different than what Konami would do because, you know, my idea is, like, the health of the game should be above anything else, but unfortunately, Konami thinks about, like all corporations, it's all about business and profits and not, you know, the health of the game. So that's the last thing they care about. So this list is okay. I will accept it. It is enough to make Yu-Gi-Oh! Interesting again. Hopefully, it will also be enough to make players want to play Yu-Gi-Oh! Again, because I'm not going to lie to you guys. My Yu-Gi-Oh! Content has been very catered towards... like Yu-Gi-Oh! The anime as of late, and I'm still gonna make those shorts, by the way. That's just, you know, part of my repertoire now, but I definitely will be more interested to play the TCG again. So let's see where this goes, especially since my deck is back in full swing. Alright guys, let me know what you think in the comments below. If you're new to the channel, make sure you like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.